Hi, my name is Kevin Boake, the founder of B2Wise, a demand-driven planning application. At B2Wise, we are really excited that ASCM have approved the demand-driven Institute's training content, as we believe that demand-driven concepts are going to be a major driver of innovation in supply chain planning in the next 10 years. So come and see us at the ASCM conference in Las Vegas, where we, our DDMRP change management partner Sitwell, and our global customer bioMérieux will be discussing this new innovation in supply chain planning. So what are the differences between a traditional forecast-driven operating model and a demand-driven operating model? With the traditional forecast-driven model, it all starts with the forecast. It's the forecast that drives the strategical SNOP, the tactical MPS, and the operational MRP. This is why companies are constantly trying to improve the demand signal. Once you have reconciled this demand with capacity, you then apply the item attributes and policies and run a fully synchronized plan, and normally this is done daily, that pushes inventory from suppliers through manufacturers into your distribution networks. You manage the plan by chasing orders that are late based on these propagated forecast-driven dates. In a demand-driven operating model, we still require a forecast, but this forecast does not directly drive the operating model. We use the forecast to create a ADU, or average daily usage. Then, using the item's supply and demand variabilities, as well as its attributes, we right-size strategically positioned buffers. These buffers allow you to decouple your operating model, which prevents variability multiplying across it. And because of these buffers, we can now use actual demand to drive the operating model instead of the forecast, which is an extremely accurate signal of demand. Now we run a decoupled DDMRP plan that synchronizes the supply chain by pulling inventory from manufacturing and in turn suppliers based on real demand. The execution of the plan is no longer due date based, but based on what is actually needed to ensure we fulfill our actual demand. In addition, in DDMRP, it is the operating model together with the PDU, the projected daily usage, that is used to generate projections required within the tactical range and ultimately the SNOP, not the forecast. So maybe a little bit theoretical, but what is the bottom line? This is what our clients say. Forecasting, it just requires less effort. We are no longer driven by the obsession of gaining a marginal improvement from a process that is just getting harder. The model. Because we forward schedule, we have no more exception messages that get recalculated every single day. Understanding the parameters. There is no more black box. It's easy to visualize the parameters and reconcile the math. Planning. Excel has disappeared. People actually place the recommended order. Execution. I don't need to argue with manufacturing. They can see the real priorities for themselves. Projections. Our projections that drive capacity are more stable and easier to reconcile. It makes resource planning easier. So, I hope that gives you some food for thought. And we would welcome the opportunity to discuss this new innovation with you. See you at ASCM in Las Vegas.